in this era where there's a lot of unemployment, every young person is thinking about self-employment. When you go to school, you do your business administration, you do all your courses. Like me, I did social sciences, which people think is a course for women. We all think about starting our own businesses. And today, I have a very wonderful lady here with me on the podcast, and we want to talk about unemployment and self-employment. You know, when you go to school, we all have hopes of getting the papers, come out after graduation, get a job. Now, if we do not get a job, the chances are that we try to create our own businesses. Now, we want to look at the aspect of those who create their own businesses. And that's why we are on this particular podcast today. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect Human 256. This is where we talk about real life stories, where we take the learnings and where we get to learn and unlearn, share experiences, or connect with friends. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, like we said, I am in studio today with a wonderful lady. She's a business entrepreneur. She has, seen her way through to business. And today we want to get to know her. And I would like to welcome her to, tell us about herself. Let people who don't know you get to know you.
Self-employment.
Let us know. What's your name? What's your name?
Imesa Jovia. Travel consultant.
Wow.
Do visas. Like I help process. Getting the paperwork, tickets, safaris, all that. So
you do the ticketing, you do the safari works, you do the events planning, like travel events and all that.
Yes, even honeymoons.
Hey, you do honeymoon?
Honeymoons, especially our couples. Wait for fire.
Ogenda kolota abantu abamunga aina girlfriends ngabana. How do you plan for them?
Sidika. Then you plan. Sidika. No planning.
So it's like Valentine's Day.
Yamani. Today maybe I just this one for maybe 2 hours. The other 2 hours. Africa emergency phone call. Business call. Yeah, business call.
I think you're the one who even plans those calls.
I know. But yes, so my client, I can call you business. Then you run calls.
We need you now.
It's a deal. We want
to get out. Another place.
Exactly.
That's business. That's another side hustle. It should be like you're like a muiribi, isn't it? Entrepreneurship, yes. But we want to know, when you went to university, which course did you study? Or you never went to university?
Manager. I went to university.
Which course did you study?
First of all, me, my dad wanted me to do business admin.
You did business admin?
But I wanted to travel and hospitality. So after business admin, that in Equatage Travel change more. There's a nesoma tour travel and hospitality. Yes, I did tour travel and hospitality because I loved it. I did it with passion. Like Jinakola, Chagala, Nenchkola. Like I even graduated in it. But manager, I left my certificate. Ebyo transcript yabagaba ekyali kusomero paka kati
waleka certificate kusomero sokoleke wagama kati kensomye tulidde omukolo kiwedde
graduation ewedde gawono disambye buli kimu jambadde
you jubilate
happy nkwano my certificate ekyali kusomero
but why is it that why is it that we could actually get to know? Why do we want to go to school, graduate, and then leave the papers there?
I don't know.
Why not just
get your papers going? I pay tuition.
Oyagala genda kusoma just bakulobe nti ogenda kusomero.
Genda kusomero. Maybe experience. N'okusanyusa omuzadde awaddeyo tuition omwana wange yasoma.
Mwe mugenda okusanyusa abazadde.
Omwana wange yasoma. How will a parent to be so happy? Yasoma wano nampa. Business admin, we graduated.
Nadayo nasoma hospitality.
Can you imagine? girl child.
Naemwe, this world we have suffered. Now, imagine I went to school, did my diploma, did my bachelor's, returned. I haven't left my papers. Just like you said, you left your papers at school. Then I get to the streets. How is that called? Hustling?
I think it's hustling.
So how did you get the job? Like you started from nowhere without your academic papers. You just woke up one day and said, I'm going to start a travel company. How did you start?
How I started?
Yes.
After graduation, I stayed home.
For how long?
2 years.
You stayed home for 2 years.
And yeah, like what will I do? Like now, for my case, you can train a transcript. Most employees have your academic documents, your transcripts. But mine was at school. I was even like, what do I want to do? I didn't know what I want to do. And there was once again a college, but I worked for an Indian.
So you worked for an Indian for the first time?
They say CV. My CV, my name, where I stay, my national ID. I think that was all. Because I remember I went to the office, they gave me a paper and write your CV. Can you imagine? Write your CV.
I don't want to ask the name of the company.
I won't say it.
So did you know anyone there?
My sister connected me.
Hey, so you knew someone who knew you were not actually the early bird.
And she was leaving.
She was leaving. And that's why they say to get a job in Uganda these days, you don't need to be an early bird. You simply need to know someone who knows the worm. Is it the worm?
The worm, yeah.
Yes. Yes. You need to know someone who knows the worm so that you can go and just catch it. You don't have to wake up early.
I sat there. They told me to write my CV. I wrote my CV, my name, my age, where I come from, my national ID. I think that's all. Where do you stay?
Oh.
I told them where I stay.
So you submitted your documents.
I just get, writing a CV when your boss is there looking at you.
Hey, you were really ready for that job.
I wasn't ready. I was even shaking. Like,
and then they said, bring her. Succession.
I started working that very day.
Your sister is leaving, you come.
You come in.
Oh my God. That's the kind of blessing I want to get. So how long did you work at that company?
6 months.
6 months. You see, Gen Zs, they never last.
3
months.
I fired myself.
Then you say katika nyingire chibuga.
Can you imagine? They used to pay us some small money. Working from Monday to Saturday, you only rest on a Sunday. So, I'm not an early bird person.
And I know Indians pay daily.
No, they used to pay us
monthly.
But even weekly, like Saturdays, they give us some allowance. But Indians, when I use a cola, wash for me my bag. Can you imagine? Serve us food. Wash for us our utensils. It's not me who cooked your food. Wash for me this car. Really?
But you wanted that job.
I wanted that job.
2 years and you wanted that job.
The job that I saw, the job that I was going to do, not washing, not serving food.
Now you see why very many young people are unemployed in Uganda. They want a soft kind of job.
I know, that's why. But manager, before even goes any further.
Yes.
Owning akadala, someone who sells chapatis, make a business kake. Now I'm a CEO.
I'm a CEO. I have a friend. He calls himself CEO KFC. Chikomando fried chapati. Yes.
But now what's CEO?
No, but
I believe it's losing.
But they have started their businesses.
I know they've started their business, but by the way, me personally, I don't like to be called a CEO.
Okay, for you started your business, probably with just because you were tired of working for an Indian. We want to get to the story. Those guys who start their own businesses, they are CEOs in their business, and they have board meetings. Sometimes you find two chapati people, and they tell Soko tulinde mu boss. And they are conversing. Tulimuka meeting. Even those ladies on the streets.
They are CEOs.
Yes, they are CEOs.
No, I think that name should be respected. Okay, yes.
So what should they?
You own your business. I am not against it. You own your business, but I feel like a CEO, these bigger companies, like big companies. Yes, okay, we also want to be motivated. CEO. But manager, no. I own a kachapati business.
You are CEO.
Really?
You are CEO. I even saw a pastor who called themselves a CEO. CEO. He started the church. And the church is making him money. Every Sunday he collects around 200,000. Where would you make that a week in Uganda?
There are some jobs, but
Forex trading?
there was CEO.
You can be a CEO. You just have to be creative enough. Wama. You own that business, you're a CEO. So, Madam CEO, you don't want to be called a CEO.
Yeah,
Tell us
CEO.
how did you start? How did you become a travel consultant?
How I became a travel consultant? Yes, because I love the work that I do. I love traveling. I love tours. So, negoba after kwegoba, I am home doing nothing, no money. I didn't even have a PC.
Oh my God!
A friend gave me a PC nga tekuli P tekuli C. No, you just copy and paste. Twagala ebyobwerere.
PC nenga tekuli P tekuli C.
Yes.
What was that then?
Nga keyboard tekola atayina P ne C. You just have to copy and paste. Can you imagine? Now when I PC nga teva ku charge.
Yali TV actually. That was a TV. It was a television.
I loved my PC so much because I didn't nakuyange. I meet people. I meet a client. Our travel business is so sensitive.
Yes.
Our travel new visas vichi. Kati, you meet someone in a restaurant. Madam, where is your office?
It is there.
They're saying the bagama manager. Like bragging at your time, like you say what you're not. I think I forgot it. But my office is under renovation. Situkanga nayo.
Under renovation. My office is under renovation. CEOs, you've gotten the trick.
Under renovation.
Yeah.
Simanyi wefanana. Where is your office? Sheraton. Situkanga nayo.
Can we go to Sheraton? It is under renovation.
Under renovation. The house, the office is smelling paint. They first told me to sit behind. They told me to, but we shall go. I'm out for lunch.
Okay.
We're out for lunch. Come we meet here. We have lunch together. Only I'm in a meeting. I'd come in to meet someone here. Maybe we could meet here. Like that's how we used to connect people.
So how many clients did you collect before you got your office? Hey.
There were many.
Hey.
There were many.
You got so many clients, and they accepted to give you money in a restaurant.
That is trust. Yeah, they trusted. But my clients, thank you. They trusted me. They trusted me. Pola, no, we started getting money. After getting money, went to Africana. Africana was so expensive, but the office was beautiful. Let's go, mama, to say.
Did you have an office there, or you just?
No. Okay, when we were starting to look for offices, like we looked for offices to get to Africana. It was so expensive. Then to get to, a colleague was telling me, "Why is a Sheraton? No. Why is Sheraton? Yes, na iseyo. Ngasana kuita ngamba that's a hotel. Tasana kiza abantu kola chi.
Kugokolera office.
Trust me, yes.
You went.
I went there. Ngalo office space. Netufuna office. Thank God. So after office, we didn't have enough rent. Of course, we have to get chairs.
Do you mind telling us how much was the rent?
No.
See what chapati hizo close.
Sijawagamba rent.
See what chapati ne waliwe yangamba nti you guys. You keep telling us, Simon, you worked your way up. You did what? You're not telling us the exact place you got the money to start the business.
Me, do you know why you don't? No. Cutting out to start the business, yeah? Sometimes people look for capital. Capital with that D. Kansonde sente kansonde.
Can you also that to put it? You were meeting our clients out during that time.
Yes. Now the first time I used to meet clients. A client wants sausage tundu. Maybe a client has given me 1.5. Now if I don't find no one. 500 zange. Then
yes. 500
is a company. 500 is all. That's how we used to split the money. Can you imagine if you meet clients every day? Now you split the money into 2-3 people. naye ne tutegera tugamba tulina okuyingizawo policy y'okwesasula monthly because we sit in luxury places ate mama atandise okukola atandise oyingiza ba clients. You go in a restaurant, you eat food. You go here, you want to eat this. Weekends, we go play games. We go do this. Kama banange. Twatuuka kati tulina okufuna office.
Sene mwali mulyandye.
Katulyandye.
Kati mujjukire nti mwagala office.
Twagala office. Ba clients batandise ofuuka serious kati with us. Twatandikanga okufuna ba clients ne tuyiga we need to save. We gave ourselves a punishment of not paying ourselves, like of not getting money.
God? Yeah, so you started a business. You got capital, you collected capital, and you started.
To eat the capital first.
You said eated the capital or ate the capital?
Ate it, we chewed it, ne tuzirya.
You were excited kubanga mumanje muno ba client bakola chi
baze batuwa sente, but I was super excited.
You know, sometimes when you start getting money you get so comfortable and think even tomorrow I'm going to get.
Tomorrow I'm getting. Then they tell that you have to get that small money that you're having zikuyambeko okusituka, because I know ufuna sente netufuna business, like netufuna office bulungi, there is more money that would come.
Yeah.
Nefe twatandika zirya, but luckily enough clients started coming, like nebajja.
Yeah.
Netuyiga netugamba umanyi we've been doing this kati monthly salary twasoka kwewa mitwala 5 buli mwezi.
Buli muntu ngafuna 5
ngafuna 5 buli mwezi. Then twagenda olaba we are saving money because of course company, yes, ndi mujikuza nena ngezajimirizawo. I have to go home, I have to eat. Nina okwebesawo.
No gamba sente katuzongereko,
but tasoka siga ka $500 taka twafuna office through clients money.
Client aba wa sente
jukira kiri kyavaawo nti every day tufuna client tugabanya chinka kyavaawo.
So you get the money, walk to Sheraton and say we are taking the office.
We want the office. Nasukanya batugamba mu office mugisobola. We have our boss.
So
we used to go to offices.
Dole mtwalo 10 mugisobola.
We used to go to people nga bagamba mwabagala office. No, our boss yatutumye, nenga fa abajagala. We used to look natulya ofuna kasana katuocheza dina kasana
I'm imagining abemyaka ngebiri esatu emabega ngoli katono.
Nali katono. Nga kamla ne PC ku sawo laptop bags. Ogenda tuka mu office y'omuntu agamba msiyo no bamutumye ayagala office. Tubagamba yes wali watutumye. Sometimes twatukikiseera nga tuweddemu amaanyi nga tukibuze until twayitawo okukyate tugamba ne tugezeko eno hotel. Tuyitawo tugenda olaba nga waliwo. Naye it took us time. Twagendayo ku twagendayo ku 14th Valentine, I remember bali batibye n'okutimba. Twayingira 12 March.
That was almost a whole month.
Yes, how? Sente tezimala. Twagenda ku Sheraton, yes. But we had the office space. Tuguze ebitebe. Tuguze this for the office, this and this and this. Banga fe. Twaga tugule buli kimu like wamu, yeah, like buli kimu
kiberewo mu office.
We ended up leaving chairs, tables, jetwali tubigula nga tubagamba you are coming to pick them. Ne baduka ekisera nga nabo bakoyo bitereka. You guys have forgotten your things. Omwezi gugenda. We are here looking for rent. Sheraton negamba, are you people serious? Bichi banange twafuna client awo yatuwa sente, we were so broke. Naye twagala sente tuzitwalirewo direct to Sheraton. And that day we paid rent. Fe twali twagala yingira naye ne batugamba no, we are going to renovate. Ne twawulira ng'amaanyi gatuwedde because we were so excited. We are going to go to the office because osasudde rent. Ogenda amwecha batugamba we are going to renovate. Bye twali tulina ba clients. Katina byali byaddala, they are renovating, they are painting. It took them a week. They are painting, they are renovating it for us. Ila twagenda mu, I remember it was a Monday, had to sign documents, but we were so excited. Twakola paka sawa mkago ogwekiro.
Nga mulongosa office.
Twasooka ogilongosa. Twagilongosa kati the very first time we started like working, operating. Twatula paka sawa mkago ogwekiro.
Nga muli excited okutulako mu office. Never self-employment erabika enyuma mutulimba bulimbi.
Enyuma
because every time I talk to someone who is self-employed, they say temujja n'ebintu bikalubo biki business enegezamu okunzita.
Enegezamu okunzita. By the way, no. Me I believe binyuma ng'okyagala because nakyo kirina disadvantages nyingi.
Bw'oba tokyagala kiyinza
okutuulamu n'okakkana nga wagudde dda. Ezo kampani z'olaba January tujja this year.
So looks like everything has been smooth. You've not faced any challenge with your company. You've not faced any problems with your company, like your business.
There are so many challenges like any other business would have.
Like to a point where I feel like the business is gone totally.
Kati, the business is gone. Yeah, there are so many challenges and problems that we face. Sometimes client ajana gamba, like they are engaged to some hospitality.
Yes.
I know gomera ulimbera client wali wajja ekisuka. I used to cry in a washroom. Nekaba nekoma.
Ngache chukabya the client agamba.
Client are so rude. You're like odia wina kuvumye tosyaswala na kola. Yet you also have your stress. Tena kuvuma no gamba chichino.
Atenga gwe boss wo. Toina gwokabira tojaga nti kanegobenga wegoba mbayindi.
Waliwo tosa kwegoba gwe boss, gwe manager, gwe accountant,
gwe cleaner,
gwe secretary,
office messenger,
gwe auditor, gwe agenda mu field manangi. Nenga byonna bikola business erina okutambula. Bana client dangamba where is your boss? Man, I can't deal with these young kids. Jagala boss. Kama banangi. Boss wange ageze ku vacation. Talk to me.
Banangi. Oli siapu.
Ageze ku vacation. Talk to me. Netwogera. Yes, sometimes business ebera nungi. Ulabanga you get along with them naye. Waliwo sawa bitukanga maybe akuyombeseza nnyonyo waliwo wano abali so tough. Twagenda mu washroom n'okaaba n'okomawo. Kotelede mugamba I have akanyingida muliso or maybe I have a cold. Webito nga wabalimba. But yeah, that's business is many challenges. So when applying ira abantu nenda banga rejects like from everywhere you're getting rejects. Like that business stuff very no kutambula.
Wali applying at visa?
Yeah, visa nga applying a visa. Naye to applying ira buli omu nga afuna rejects. Na uli nga nko yokola. Ngamba like why reject scratch embassy yo toina kyogigamba, but of course you have to pay visa fee. And they don't refund when you're reapplying. You have to pay again visa fee. Kati kwali agamba wanziba nakuba tewagenda ku application center ne bakujjako ekintu mu biometrics
nagenda. Yes,
it's the embassy that decides, not me. Nze nkuyambako paperwork ntambula naawe paperwork ne mukusindikira buli kimu kyotalina. Even make sure we go through everything because I'm not perfect. Kati nze client kufula mukwano gwange, make sure you're my friend. Kati nolaba manager me I approach my client setandika n'okuseka okanesekawo nga I don't know how I can start the conversation.
Yes, no sekamu
tusekamu kolengamba oyiseewa banaye kajamu nga kanja akasana enaku zino olaba ekiriwo olanga kati atandika okwogera nawe you're connecting mwogera bulungi. That's how business works. Mutandika okwogeranga bulungi. Yes, oba anyiiga atakitegeera nti sigwa agaba visas because I help you process nanyiga
abalaba understanding ne bakireka ne sigenda
kati rejects wezatukanga nyingi. Nawe yanga amanyi gampeda. I remember I told my mom nze nkooye.
Wow.
Ndaba kati kyayingiza sente. I am there. Rent akutunulidde. You also have to have money on you. Office erina okutambula. Ng'olina okuyiiya n'ogamba nkoze eki. Yes, some people invest. There are so many investments because sometimes olaba business ekutteyo. Totulyanga kintu kimu kyokka. Try to invest because wabamu season eri high or ne season eri low. Waliwo abantu kasaazi n'abantu bazaayo abantu ku masomero. Yes, I know Valentine is there, people have to celebrate, but abaana baddayo ku masomero bakaddayo no Valentine etuuse. Jukira abaana bazzeeyo 2 weeks back.
2 weeks back, yeah. Valentine, 1 week ago, yes. Ekyali
mu makati ga mwezi. People have not yet gotten their salary. People have loans.
So people are not going to reserve. People are not coming to like, travels.
Not like many, like not as usual. Jukira okusooka people used to fear akalulu. Abantu tebakolanga akalulu nga So
me, I would like to understand one thing. We all fear to start businesses because, and also many times, our inner circle, family, friends, when you start something, it feels like they are not supportive. How have you handled that?
Me, not even inner circle. My mother was so negative about me starting the business.
Yalaba ngena kuononeka.
Yangamba togenda bisobola ebyo. Oli ku Sheraton? Onimba. Tosobola go genda bakozesa apply for jobs tojja bisobola. Naye nga we nakugambye, I loved what I do. So nze ngamba abantu outside there, always do what you love. Either n'owafuna sente oba tofunye sente osanyuka n'ogamba nakikoze n'omutima gumu. Nakikoze nkyagala. Client newajja n'agamba kino omutunuya n'agamba anyway. This is business. This is what I choose. Mama wange yangamba togenda bisobola ebyo. Tojja
bisobola.
Biveemu. Genda onoonye ekyokukola ekirala. Yakyogera okumala omwezi mulamba. Ate that was a period when I needed money. I needed someone to okungamba kola kino kola kiri kola kino gezaako. Mama, my mother would tell me no.
Wakole gume. But someone told me that for you to be a successful business person or entrepreneur, you have to be rebellious at one point.
Exactly.
Like where every negative energy that comes to you, say no. I'm not going to bow to you. I'm not going to accept this. I have to go.
Hey, you have to do that.
We're not gonna no renting a chifo.
Let me face my fear.
Yeah. So but have you had any challenges with competition in the market? Because I see these days there's a lot of travel companies. Actually, a lot of young people have started travel companies. But you call as tours, which before you don't tap into that, you especially on visas.
Okay.
How do you handle competition?
Me, how I handle competition. Sometimes the way I handle my clients. I make you feel so comfortable. I make you feel at home. I make you feel calm at peace. Kati, yes, our competition. Engage your client. How hi dear? How are you? Is everything okay? Vichi? Then waliwo abalala. Kale, yes, we might engage your clients. Na yeze client. Balayo oli bulungi. Kiki ekiganyi?
Customer care.
Tofaayo, kijja kutereera. Nalowooza naagenda ojja kgenda. Have faith. Be positive. Ojja kgenda tuukawo. Okakasa. Yeah. So nengeri omwamu like the services omuwa, the morale. Yes, akutuukiridde. N'omunyonyola, you give them time. N'omunyonyola n'omugamba kino kiri. Tell me what I don't do. I don't take someone's passport.
Oh.
I don't. I rather take a picture. Nengamba this and this. Kino kyenneetaaga. Do you know taking someone's passport? Sometimes the clients abamwe maybe waliwo obuzibuzi oyinza okutuukawo. Imagine someone azze natwala passport y'omuntu oba ne begettinga mu bintu eby'abantu. Like it's hard for some other people to get their passports. Kati client anyiga oli yanziba yantwala passport yange n'agitwala. Sigitwala. Even the money. Ze soka nakusabako ekitundu before I start. Then ng'okima appointment ogenda ku embassy. Ojja nezange nange nenkuwa ezizo. But I work with you. Ne ku embassy kugamba otuukayo this and this. Kola kino kola kiri we batyo.
That is good. So finally, as we get to conclude our podcast, Jojo, we want to know the steps you took to, get your business started, registration, and of course for other people, something you want to tell other people, that young people that graduated, they're unemployed, and maybe they think of a business that they want to start. How, what do you have to tell them from your personal story? Let's start with the processes you took personally.
Katino, me, I started my business, but I registered. I had the name, I have not reserved it. Bamboza, is this registered? Yes, it is registered. But when I went to Sheraton, I got a business, we registered. That's how, remember, we had to go register the name, book, reserve a name. After reserving, then register
the business.
MOU, everything. You have to go to KCCA for the trade license. Thank God, we're not Wabikola, but of course, sente ezali ezaba clients, like clients would pay money.
But a lot of young people fear to register their businesses.
No, you shouldn't fear. You should register.
Because they fear to pay the license, the taxes.
The taxes. Ekicha taxes ekyo. Akwafe Sheraton etuyambako okusasula taxes. Egirako ne rent. Naye rent omuwuliramu. Omuwuliramu kyala sagala mwogerako. You have to be like hardworking, eh? But anyway, everyone is hardworking, I believe.
Yeah.
Just that we fear, eh? We fear to risk, we fear to start. But you can do it. You can do it.
You can start with your simple laptop without the PC, P and C button.
You can start even at home.
Yes.
No, I want to start selling clothes. Choyagala. If that's what you want, trust me, it will make like chija kuja. There's so many people selling clothes.
Yes.
Ngabaina bavuga mamotoka. Okay. Bazimbi amayumba, they're living the life that they wanted.
But they sell clothes.
They sell clothes. Like I had a friend, actually it was my client. Yatandika okutunda wigs ze.
Banange.
Mukisenga ateka akasimu ke nako bifana inateka ku status atunda wig. Right now. Aina ka office is so nice, it's so pretty. Like atadeko wigs ze. Atanze na utono nga like aina ka wig kamu bachambaza in a doll kadole. Nga katuzako ako kenyini. Then atandika kufuna wigs ze ubulalalao.
So starting simple, start small.
Don't fear to start.
And how do you leverage on the digital the technology that is everywhere right now? You said someone was selling on their WhatsApp status.
Your WhatsApp statuses. People post your businesses, by the way.
Yeah.
Toko wanewa kuuza how much mugambe, how much. Yes, okay, it motivates you at least ajidabi.
Yeah.
No abataguze ajidabi. Never know one time ajja kujja kusubule nako.
Yeah.
That's when you'll get your breakthrough. All of us have breakthroughs, by the way. Today, you're there scared. I was also scared, but I was so scared.
Really?
I had a very low self-esteem. Because I just I can't.
Neka to meeting about client abanene nga bakuza boss waliwa.
Boss waliwa neka tebachambuza. Basirika because I learned on job. Nenjiga nengamba okay, I have to face this. Nengamba kangende wali eri. Kangende wano. Nali ntakane nange ngenda nga ndi mutitizi na yenguma. They are also human beings.
Yes.
Bali abebaka. They also have those bad days like you. Kati, if they can do it, you
can also do it.
Exactly.
If they can do it, you can also do it. So don't fear registering your businesses. Start small. Use the available resources. I think sometimes I was talking about what you have in your hands. Use the available resources. You have your phone, you can start by posting your business. Never get tired of posting your business. Therefore, on that, I would love to tell you that this podcast space is available for rent. 30,000 per an hour and you're able to shoot. It is so amazing to be able to have you on the show and come record your podcast with us. Yes, so travel consultant, I think it is an amazing pleasure that we had time to have this conversation. Lastly, what do you have to say to the young CEOs? Young
CEOs, don't give up. Yes, I know there are so many challenges. The business that you started in Gojagala, imagine when they see you. Just imagine. So, again, have faith. Just have faith. You always make that money. Even if it's 10,000, did you have it?
You didn't have it.
I had the money, but ate so be grateful for the money that you're having. Be grateful because you had it. You didn't borrow, you didn't go for someone at the end of the day, over happy but you've helped someone. And also other young CEOs. Your other fellows, like help other people grow. Yes.
I think that is amazing.
Yeah,
that is very nice of you.
Grow. Yeah. Don't feel so like don't fear telling them. Don't be selfish. Mugambe even nze sawa zo omuntu wajja nangamba njagala onjigize visa mukwana I'll teach you
Hey.
bulungi nnyo gyekolere yiiyo gyekolere I'll teach you but njagala nnyo okuyigiriza omuntu nga you're going to do it
togenda kutumalira budde
nawo mpa amaanyi
yeah
kuza yoso kijja limitingako okusabiriza because kuyigiriza okukola tojja kotamu
nina bakyali bange abaagala okuyingira forex trading baagala kuyingira forex trading naye bakyatya $10 batya okuziteekayo they fear
risk batugambanga entrepreneurs are risk takers
are risky takers. And I believe that is, we're going to call it a wrap for today. Thank you so much. Friends, I am so happy that we have had this wonderful lady on the podcast. Started a business, it is growing, and I rented an office space in the most expensive space I would think of. And there's still a lot of unanswered questions. But yes, we'll be happy to return on this podcast to talk about those hard things that entrepreneurs, CEOs go through to make it to the point. Don't be like my friend who, always asks me, okakasa ababalina zaaked nabo batandika batunda ngoye. We want to know, where do you get the capital and how does everything happen? Thank you so much for following us and thank you so much for watching. Mwebale nnyo.
Bye.
Bye.